Welcome to Dai Headlines. I'm Anthony Carlisle. Thank you for joining us. Tzu Chi and Tzu youth groups gathered early on Sunday morning at Taiwan's Democracy Memorial to pray for victims of the Si Chuan and Myanmar disasters. After seeing images of suffering families and children so similar to themselves, the young people were moved to undertake their own fundraising campaign around Taipei main station.
Numbering around 1,500 people, these Tzu and Tzu Chi are offering a great prayer for the suffering in Sichuan and Myanmar. From early in the morning, they have gathered. Now, together with their chaperones, they entreat Taiwan's best spirit. After the prayer, this vast wave of people marches from Democracy Memorial on to Taipei's main station, carrying donation boxes and hope for the victims. Fifth grade Gao Peixuan may be the crowd's youngest, but her spirit is no smaller.
Our 91 foreigners arrived to help us, so now we must help them.
For many, Taiwan's great 9/21 earthquake is painfully fresh. During the 1999 disaster, many days passed before Liao Zhiyu's family received news of his grandmother, who lived deep in the affected zone. The wait seemed endless, and Liao has keen sympathy for the victims.
Many days passed before we heard anything. Then word came her house had collapsed, but she was okay. Right now, I feel the victims suffering.
Liu Jielin and her mother traveled here from Xizhi, and this slogan they enthusiastically recite was agreed upon ahead of time by the Tzu Chi youth.
All you Taiwanese come together, bring help to those in need, grace to all.
Young, but with a great spirit of giving, these Tzu Chi youth move amongst the people to encourage the best goodness, an appreciation of one's blessings, and the generosity to share.
In order to help victims of the Sichuan earthquake and the Myanmar cyclone, Tzu Chi volunteers in the Da'an district of Taipei and children from the Tzu Chi basketball team spent their weekend fundraising on the streets. The event was a true display of the love and generosity of Taiwanese people.
Reading out the slogan in unity and walking in two neat lines, close to 300 volunteers are spending their weekend fundraising for the Myanmar and Sichuan victims.
This is to help the disaster victims in Myanmar and Sichuan. We mobilized our volunteers to raise funds on the streets, hoping the residents can all contribute a little for the suffering.
The blue and white uniforms may seem a little conspicuous in the trendy and bustling streets of eastern Taipei, but their arrival is much welcomed by the public, especially knowing that city disaster teams have respectively entered the disaster areas of Sichuan and Myanmar. Pedestrians are all giving liberally.
If other people are also able to have the chance to donate, then perhaps we can save one more child, one more family.
Apart from Tzu Chi volunteers, members of the Tzu Chi basketball team are also here to canvass with their parents. Albeit young, their love for the victims is apparent.
It's only right for us blessed people to help those who are suffering. I hope today we'll be able to collect a lot of donations for the victims.
Not only are they here to take part in helping the victims, it is also a chance for us to plant the seed of love within their hearts.
In light of the multiple devastating disasters in Asia, Tzu Chi volunteers are not only on the street to raise money, but also to inspire love and compassion from more people.